folks, it's Rob Liquor Store.
And it's Bert.
And you're watching SpankWagon on SpankWagon.net. Why are we here again?
I think it's Friday night, so we're going to drink beer. And,
yeah, there was that.
Talk about random shit.
Yeah, there was that.
And then, oh yeah, we're going to build a computer.
Ah, shit, yeah, that was it.
Woohoo! Yeah.
So, for those who are here for the test broadcast, all two of you.
The loyal fans.
The loyal fans, thank you. To be honest, we went back and we saw we could do some improvements. Not so much from a in front of the camera perspective, because let's face it, we're fucking perfect. But from a hardware point of view, we knew we could do better. So we went out and bought hardware.
How much was it? It's like $900.
Yeah. It's we do not fuck around. It's not no fucking Celeron, $300 grandma box. No.
You did that last week.
Yeah, we did that last week. We were like, fuck it, we're going to do it right. So we're going to show you that process, and we're also going to talk about why wouldn't you use the hardware we have now. So maybe if you ever want to do a live broadcast, you'll know how not to fuck up like we did previously.
Right.
So hopefully you find it entertaining and informative, and of course you'll get to watch a straight here as well. So
it's always fun.
Yeah. So watch this. All right. So this here was the system we used for the test broadcast. Dell Precision T5500 Xeon 5502 quad core, 2 gigahertz per core, 12 gigabytes of RAM. I have 2 terabytes of hard drive. It worked okay, but part of the problem is we couldn't do the recording at the same time as we were everything else, which includes the cameras and the streaming and the audio. So, as handy as this would have been, because it's a machine from work and I had it here and it's doing fuck all right at the moment, I decided to put it to good use. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit the bill. So, this, while usable, no future expansion, won't work. So, let's look at something else. Alright, so this one here, Jesus, air mattress, thanks. Anyway, so this is a home-built machine, Core i7-930. Normally 2.8 gigahertz per core, 6 gigs of RAM, gigabyte motherboard, a shit ton of hard drive space. Now I mean a shit ton. So, and Tyler's going to come check it out because she's wondering what the fuck. This one worked well. Here's the problem. I've got 6.5 terabytes in this son of a bitch. It's heavy. It doesn't leave here for a very good reason.
It's heavy with porn. It's
heavy with porn and old video games. So, it worked really well, especially when I overclocked. But this is my personal machine. I don't want anybody to see the porn I've got on here. Big titties. So, well, from a hardware perspective, works really, really well. I prefer not to move it. So, we gotta look for a different solution. But, yeah. So, we already know the hardware we've got now, just isn't going to work. So, what do? We need to go do hardware. Let's go to it, gentlemen. Alright, folks. So, we got all of our hardware. Like I say, we don't fuck around. If anybody's been really, really observant, you might think something's very off about this build. Well, yes, there is. Well, first off, you'll notice that we have a Core i7 2600K. If anybody has been paying attention to the tech news recently, there's an issue with the chipsets that run these processors. Pretty much, if you try to use the 3 gigabyte SATA ports, they will eventually deteriorate. Since we're only going to use the first 2, we honestly do not give a fuck. At some point, we will just go ahead and replace the boards. That's okay, because here at SpankWagon, we love to be on the bleeding edge, even at times we might cut ourselves. So, how about we get to building, alright? Alright, let's unpack the case. Let's...
Your cheap-ass case that you got.
Not cheap. No, we could have went really cheap.
You could have got that $35 one.
Yeah, and then, oh, actually, there's an easier way.
How are you going to do this?
got this. Oh, jeez. We got this at the scratching net.
Hey, kitties!
He has to figure out what it is first.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, so let's put the bags over.
Alright.
But, yeah, the Antec 300.
See, this they'll play with.
Yeah, they probably will.
And mine is a Antec 1200.
Yeah.
So he got the. I don't know how many cases does Antec make now.
Quite a few.
These are the higher end ones, though.
Yeah, part of my problem is, unlike an air mattress, here's one thing I love. The fact it does not have a fucking window. This is not 2003. We're not hard OCP or virtual tech or any of that bullshit. No, fuck it. I like function over form. That's why I went with the 300. It's a very basic case, but solid.
It also leaves a little bit of mystery.
Pretty much, yes. They're going to be like, what the fuck's in that? So, yes.
There is a rocket engine in there.
Yeah, 3 5.25, and quite honestly, at the moment, I forget how many 3.5s. But then again, this is not the porn machine, so we only need the whole one. If it was the porn machine,
Does that have any fans in the front?
what's that?
Does it have
No,
any
no,
fans?
it has fan mounts.
Yeah, fan mounts. Okay. Are you gonna put any fans in it?
Probably not because of its limited utility right now. God damn it, Robert, what the fuck?
Hey, so.
What the hell? It's like stuck up top.
Is that really?
Is it welded on?
It feels like it's almost glued or something.
Do
Yeah, give it a try. That's,
There you
I
go.
don't know. That was weird.
Just hung up on that edge.
Weird cut. So, actually at this point, we can tell it would actually support 6 drives. There's actually spaces for fans up here, 120s, if we wanted them. Probably in this case, they won't be needed. So, it's ready and waiting for new hardware. So, let's crack that open, shall we? So,
Apparently, mindless self-indulgence.
yeah, yeah.
They broke up as a band and they started making chips instead.
Yeah, I wish. Even though this board probably does know how to rock once they get the fucking chips fixed. So,
Wait till I get mine.
so let's crack this open. And yes, for those who are once again observant, yes, we did go buy this at Fry's because Fry's, unlike Newegg, aren't a bunch of pussies, and they would still offer seemingly broken board sets. That is okay because we live on the leading edge. And the nice little pins, which I never fucking use for doing the motherboard connections. SATA cables, yay! Even though I don't need 4. Boo.
That just gives us some more just in case we
Yeah.
need later.
Oh, the multi-graphics adapter.
How many's on there?
If no, it's just 2.
Just 2? Really?
Just 2. Well, dude, it's like you're going to need 1 per card anyway.
No, I thought it would come with how many Crossfire
If we
SLA?
have 4 fucking video cards, this son of a bitch, something's wrong.
But it can't handle it though.
Driver's manual, quick start guide, and the all-important back case. Back case.
Actually,
Where the goddamn hell you want to go? Wow, that's actually very different packaging for MSI than I'm used to. All right. So now, yeah, that works. Get this MS bullshit out of the way. Stuff I'm not going to use. So here's our lovely, lovely, somewhat broken motherboard. So this one, if you're familiar with the P67 chipset, only dual channel compared to triple channel in the X58. Didn't think triple channel was necessary. And also because of the speed upgrade I get with the i7-2600K, what we went with Sandy Bridge. So, but right now I'm not going to take the pretty stickers off because we need to get the CPU out. Set that inside. And
It's like a cooking show.
it's like a cooking show, yes. Very much so. And
draw.
yeah, and where's my bitch cutter at? Oh, sorry.
Pitch cutter.
Thank you. So, yeah, I said it. Alright, so, our Core i7. Much smaller box this time around compared to my 930, so I'm very interested to see the heatsink
Looks
in
yeah.
this thing.
Are you going to use the stock heatsink?
Yes, because I do not plan on overclocking.
Okay.
So Intel was actually pretty good about making stock heatsinks. So I didn't feel the need to go and buy one, thankfully, because this project's it fucking is. So
It's only $900. It
and-
looks a little bit smaller.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it almost looks like the ones you see on the Celeron series, so the lower end Pentiums.
Yeah, the heatsink's not as tall.
Yeah, but considering the usage rating of that thing
Yeah.
is lower than what people would expect, probably not necessary.
By the way, how much do you pay for that processor?
For the processor is $319,
Okay.
but this is the highest Sandy Bridge i7 you can get right now. Like I said, it's 3.4 per core.
That's quad core.
Yeah, that's quad core. But the nice thing is, it gives the hex core 980X a run for its fucking money. That's why I went with it, even with broken chipset. So, let's go ahead and take the nice little stickers off. And
By the way, the new socket type that you have now
yes,
does not need really a north bridge. Is that right?
No. Well, one, the memory controller is all on the chip. So, this is starting to itch, actually.
Yeah.
So, the memory controller is all on the chip. And also, depending on the board you have, if you have the H67 chipset, all the graphics are done on here too. You do not need a separate graphics card on H67, unfortunately. Well, for my speed purposes, I went with P67. So that's why we have the GeForce. So, now also another new thing. Some of you may be familiar with socket 1156. They recently changed it. It's now socket 1155. So if you have a pre-existing 1156 chipset, you're fucked. You're buying new hardware. But that's not always a bad thing because it gives you a great excuse to go to Fry's or your lovely local electronics retailer. So let's pop that open. A little bit different opening for the socket cover here. Usually I'm used to the arm going that way and the gate going that way. They all go in the same direction, so that's new for me. So, let's...
Push out that. Smells like blood.
Smells like power.
Oh, come on. Just put the damn thing on the fucking motherboard. For God's
So,
sakes.
alright. Since thankfully Intel's smart enough to put the socket, or the clips in the right section so people like me don't fuck it up, we will put it in. And fit. So our CPU is secure. Now, for the heatsink, it's already got thermal interface material, so we don't need to go buy some.
Usually they come like that, too.
What's that?
They usually come with that already on
Yeah, that's actually one thing I like about Intel. It's already like nicely spread on there. So now some people are really weird about how they do their heatsinks. I just fucking pop it on because, quite frankly, I've done so many Intel builds that I can just do.
Yeah, it's pretty easy with the stock heatsink.
It really is, and I do go.
Unless
with
you got
cross
one
pattern.
like mine that needs brackets on the
Yeah,
back
if, you got,
of
like,
the
if
board.
you're getting a really beefy heatsink, you know,
Which
you're
I
running
do.
overclocking, you will need a bracket. This one kind of has one, but you would probably end up replacing it and get something that hits the pins here. So,
You did the cross pattern so that it won't slide.
well, not only will it slide, but it helps with the torquing of the heatsink and the chipset, so it doesn't really screw with it. Thankfully, system fan is nearby because we don't want the computer to bitch the moment we turn it on. So, next, memory.
I still can't believe I only got 8 gigs.
No, here's the thing. Because of what we're doing, it would actually fit 4. But because I eventually plan on upgrading our software, I want to go with 8 just in case. So Patriot Sector 5, DDR3 1600. So 8 gigs, 2x4. So we can run. Actually, we'll just do the blue ones here. Oh, well, no, we'll do the blue ones.
Yeah,
Because that's me.
yeah, you're funny.
So,
Is that metal or is that plastic?
No, they're metal.
The metal?
Yeah, it's just powder coated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's metal. I don't really fucking care for heat spreaders because we're not going to overclock, but fucking whatever.
It's just there for people who do it.
Pretty much, yeah. Unless you're like him and you've got all the pretty little fucking lights.
Which I don't care anymore. When
Yeah,
I get
you don't
the
really
new
give a shit. You just want to render the fuck out of stuff. So.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, so since we've got memory and CPU on the board, it's now time to burn the case. So anyway, this. Wow, sounds like I was in the kitchen for the moment. So there's our box of screws, and let's let's leave that off for a moment,
Right.
just in case we want to.
Might need to run cables behind there.
Well, I don't always do that. It's it's personal preference. Jesus H Christ, they give us stop screws. Yay! I don't have to go buy any.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. That's
I
actually.
thought I had enough.
Yay, and Ted, good for you. You finally got smart. So,
Tech's always been smart. I always liked their
well, I kind of go back and forth on that, but
I never had a problem with them.
yeah. So actually, for this, you might want to get up and tear down.
I gotta get up.
Yes.
It's a Friday night, dude.
Oh, shut the fuck up and get up anyway.
Alrighty, whatever.
So, actually, the nice thing is, well, one, they've got a lot of the standoffs down already, even though we are missing a couple up here. You already noticed we've got 120 mil here, and wow, they actually got if you can peer in from this angle.
It's a huge ass fan.
Yeah, they've actually, what is that, a 142? I can't remember the size.
It was close.
Which actually is nice. I like the fact they don't have fucking lights on them. I hate fucking
Like
lights on
mine.
computers. Yes, you fucking hard-ass bastard. Yeah, as you guys haven't noticed by now, I swear a lot at Air Mattress. It's just because we've been friends for so fucking long. So,
It's an understanding.
yeah.
Yeah, we're a
fuck
douchebag.
hard.
Douchebags to everybody.
Douchebags. Well, not everybody.
Oh, just us two.
We're not the females.
Oh,
And it still doesn't help us get laid. Alright, so that was the stock.
which never fits anything.
Yeah, it doesn't... So,
Actually, on that comment, it actually helps if you are assholes to ladies. Apparently.
Really?
yeah,
That's what they say.
chicks dick jerks and all that. Yeah. So,
It's a crazy ass phenomenon.
yeah. Of course, then again, if that's the case, why date fucking broken women? So,
Exactly.
so we'll put in the new back plate, so it'll fit our lovely little broken motherboard. And then get that out of the way. So we're still going to need two standoffs here, so which thankfully they
You got some
provide.
there? How many do you
Got
got?
some here.
You
So
still got that big ass jar that you gave me.
I still have
Box.
another big ass jar. What are you talking about?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a jar of Biggles tea.
Biggles tea.
Josh tea. I'm not making that up. I'll show it to you later.
That's good.
It's Biggles tea.
That's messed
That's
up.
actually the name. It's not just the tea that Biggles drinks.
It's Josh tea. It was Josh chai is what it was. It's Biggles tea. So anyway, you'll have to buy him some. It was actually good tea. So anyway, let's you know
Where
as
the
I
hell
did.
did you put the motherboard at?
Oh, it's over here.
It's right over there.
Right behind me. All right. So what the fuck? Oh, she.
She's
Oh,
doing the
fine.
tag on the chair.
Okay. Good kitty. She's being out of the way. So let us put in our lovely motherboard. Now, actually, I'm going to do something I normally don't do.
What's up?
If you notice here, we've got 3 holes. It's a 3x3 grid. For most of my builds, I normally don't put them in. In this case, because it's this system may eventually, move around. If we go do live shows as well elsewhere.
I put all the screws in.
Yeah, I'm somewhat of a lazy bastard sometimes. So,
You only have to put 4 in. You only put 4 in.
well, I usually put 6 if it's a board this size.
Right.
Because having bottom support is actually fairly important. And I just realized I did not go far enough. So, we will... Yeah, my arm's in the way, so... There's times like that when I wish I had broken the bracket for that video light. So...
You broke it.
I stripped the screws. Because of that damn monopod the camera is currently on now. So, let us put in these.
Where is
Man,
it?
what are you doing? nicely done there, sir.
Again.
Are you taking these out, or?
No, they'll stay in. Because it is a 3x3 grid, and this has a screen.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So, are you getting tired? Does this bore you?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about what my machine's going to be like.
What your big ass machine is. Okay, so
By the way, people, I plan on building a
That's not one.
dual processor machine here in the future.
Yes, because all he's going to do anymore is sit at home, drink, and render starships. So,
That takes a lot of power.
yeah, I know. Of course, then again, it takes a lot of power to power the show.
Yeah.
Even though probably, if we did actually go by our saying and let the quality of the video match the quality of the content, it'd look like a Game Boy game. So we've got our motherboard lined up for the most part. This is always a pain in the ass because
How long do we put it in the oven for?
we put it in for 30 minutes at 450 degrees, and then you have melted silicon, metal, and plastic.
It's
So-
delicious.
You got it done?
And it goes great with a nice Chardonnay and some garlic mashed potatoes. So we've got our board lined up, but I need a screwdriver. One moment.
I need another beer.
All right, folks. So we've got our nice little cobalt ratcheting screwdriver, which almost fell out, but it's not going to.
So, Lowell's tools.
Yes, one of the great tools Lowe's actually makes. So let us get our nice little Phillips screw bit here. That's a band name. I just remembered. That's going to be a band name now.
Phillips Screwbit?
Phillips screw bit.
All right. I like it.
We'll have to remember that later. I have no idea what kind of music they will do, but
Nice.
thank you. It smelled like New Belgium. So, lovely brewery. Lovely makers of fat tire. And, huh? What? Oh! Yeah, actually, let's talk about the...
Shit.
God damn it.
I
See what
didn't
you
do
made me...
that.
Yes, you did. Shithead. So, some of the specs for this board. Obviously, 4 DIMM slots for support up to 32 gigs. Not that we're going to put that much in there. So 2 PCIe 16 slots if you're going to run SLI or Crossfire, which we're not going to do because I don't fucking play PC games because PC games suck anymore. So PCI 1X and 4X slots, and then regular PCI if you're stuck back in 2001. So let's get at least one
At
screw.
least there ain't no AGP on
Yeah, no AGP, right? So let's get one screw in here. That's the only bad thing about cobalts, and they're only like slightly magnetic. Shit.
So just like we saw, the screw will fall off.
Yeah. So let's get at least. There we go. So we get one. The fuck? Am I in? Shit.
That's what she said.
there. Careful. Ooh, ouch.
Yeah, that is what she said. And then the fan controller, which needs to get the fuck out of the way.
Oh.
Yeah. My dumbass. I'm not perfect, even though I said earlier I was. So, let's try this again.
You can't be perfect all the time.
No, then life. If we were perfect all the time, life would be very, very boring.
Yeah.
That's all what I always say. Nobody believes me though.
That's actually the point of the
So,
show.
what's this one right here?
That's
Yeah.
you can't really call it a South Bridge anymore.
There's
does.
no Northbridge on here either.
Yeah, there's no North Bridge. It's all handled by the CPU itself. So let's. Did I do it again? God damn it, Robert. No wonder I don't get laid. Jesus.
You got that aim.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice and solid. So now, usually when I get one in, I do the opposite corner.
Wait. Did you have the ratchet on backwards?
No,
Oh, okay.
It just does that when it.
Right, you said he left you Lucy.
Yeah. I know.
Speaking of girls.
Yeah. So anyway, no wonder why I love liberals. Anyway, so everybody just got what the fuck I just said. Yay!
Took a second.
Yeah, delayed reaction. I love that kind of comedy. So yep. So when it's in there, it's fucking in there. So also, here was the part where I was complaining about. The chipset has an issue with these SATA ports, the 3 gigs. Eventually they're supposed to deteriorate due to one errant transistor. Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Of like several million?
Yes, pretty much. But the 6 gigs are fine. Since we're only using a DVD-ROM drive and a hard drive, I honestly don't give a fuck right now. Eventually I might, and then I will exchange the board. So...
But we'll also have all these other pre-toys that we bought. So.
Yeah. So it's just pretty much a board exchange, just rebuild and try it again.
And how much was the board again? It was like...
The board itself was $160.
Yeah, that's
pretty
nothing.
cheap.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good, especially for a...
I told
Oh
you.
shit, hold on. I just realized I grabbed it on the screw. God damn it.
Oh, I guess I was wrong about that.
When was the last time you built a computer, Robert?
Actually, for my parents, that actually went a lot smoother than this, but then again, I didn't do it on camera. So,
You're under more pressure.
yeah, and I wasn't drinking. Even though I only had like half a beer so far, but it shouldn't do anything. This will be part of the video, will probably speed up. God damn it, Robert, get in the hole. So we've got all the screws in.
I count 9.
Yep. So now what we're going to do is find the... Sorry,
That's good.
didn't want to whip you in the face there. So, yeah. So here's the part that, quite frankly, is a goddamn pain in the ass.
I hate
See-
doing this.
See, this is simple. USB. Audio. See, they're now fairly standard plugs for front panel audio and USB. But here's the one that nobody's gotten to yet. The fucking switches and the
I hate
fucking
that.
LEDs.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
Hey, if you lose a manual, you can't find it online, go to fucking log.
Yeah, it's kind of like go to a forum and fucking find it and pray. So
They don't
here's,
even have it like written on the little black tags.
well, no. And the fun part is, here's the part where you pretty much have to get the manual. Well, actually, here you don't.
Where are they at?
I don't think you'll actually be able to see this. Right here, the lighting might be kind of shit. It actually might be all right. It actually tells you the layout of the buttons right on the board.
Excuse me, folks, I want to see what this looks like.
Yeah. So, hold on. Stand up. Stand up and then look. Yeah, stare at Bruce here.
So,
Right there.
Which one is it?
Right
Oh,
there.
okay, good. That's actually very good.
Yeah, so that's actually handy. They did definitely get smart. Usually for me, when I go to test the board, I just put in the 2 switches just to make sure they work. So now we've got at least power and reset set up. Now it's time for the power supply.
That's going in.
All right. So we finally figured out the power plugs here because I'm dumb fucked. So thankfully didn't blow the board. So now, at this stage, even though we don't have the hard drive, we don't have everything plugged in, what I like to do at this point is actually go ahead and plug in the power and make sure it's going to post. So now, Jesus, go ahead and yawn, yawning bastard. Oh, and here's the funny part. The buttons are up there. My other cooler, or some of my other cases have it down here. That's what I'm used to.
It's going to press.
No, because it's not on yet.
So this
So it's
is
not even plugged in,
the 300 case. This is the one lower than the 900, right?
I don't think they.
Or is the part of the same
They
series?
had a 600 for a short time,
Okay.
but because it was like kind of splitting the market too bad, they just said, "Fuck it, we're not gonna make it anymore."
But this is part of the same line, isn't it? Of those, the 300, the 600, the 900. The
Yeah, it's the
1200?
same series.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
I got the 1200. The
Yeah,
big
he's
fuck.
got a big fuck case.
Man, you,
Big fuck
you
case
should
for small fuck penis.
shut up. Man, that thing draws in so much air. It's ungodly because I got 320s in the front.
Yeah.
And they actually, the good thing is Antec was smart. They have air filters.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
if you're
one
taking
thing
that much air.
There's one on the side where the window is, like right here. You can put, there's a vent there, and there's a filter there that even draws in air because all the air is going through there. But the big one on top, which is what, a 220-inch fan?
Yeah.
Millimeter fan. It's pretty big.
Let me put it this way: that computer case blows more than his last girlfriend. So,
I mean, the funny thing is about that fan, though, it says.
I was waiting for the funny thing about his girlfriend. That's the bit I was expecting, but unfortunately I didn't get it. So, anyway, can I interrupt now? Can I?
Sure.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt your amazing computer talk about the computer that blows more than your last girlfriend. So,
Dude, that wasn't even bad. If it was bad, I don't know what kind of joke that is.
All right, so thankfully we've got set for 115 because we don't want to let the magic smoke out. So, flip the switch. And let's see if we get. Press the button, friend. Okay, I'm gonna need it. That's a good sign that we actually got power, but obviously I need to move a cable. Bankrupt. So where am I? Oh, I see. All right, this is gonna be the part I hate.
Should I turn off the record button?
No. Keep going. So we know one of the cables is. I'm gonna unplug that for now. We know one of the cables is right into the fan. It's probably this one up here. Can't have that. So.
Hey, it's like having a playing card on your spokes.
It kind of is, yeah. It's like having that really expensive baseball card that you don't realize is expensive until like 30 years later, and then you curse yourself. Okay, so I've got the cable out of the way now.
It's cat in the box.
Look inside! It's a cat in the box!
Oh, crap. Beat me to it.
Oh, well. So, now we've got our cable out of the way. Just wrapped it under the pegs for the heat sink. And our mattress almost dropped the camera.
Oh, my beer, because my beer is right there.
Oh.
The beer that he's obviously been drinking.
Yeah. So, once again.
Power?
Power?
No.
Nice and quiet. We'll just give it a few moments here.
Is it supposed to beep?
No.
Just make sure it doesn't blow up.
Yeah, just pretty much, because what you either run into at this point is either it'll either power up and then spin back down, or it doesn't power up at all. Here, the fact that we're getting continuous spin, good sign. So now, I'll just go ahead and shut it back off. And now we can install the rest of the hardware.
Yay!
Yay! So, right now we have all the basics in there. CPU, memory, board, power supply, hard drive, CD-ROM, or DVD-ROM, and video card. So, shall we see if it fully posts?
Let's do that.
Okay. So, since our video card has HDMI out on it, we're going to use the SpankWagon screen.
Yeah, it got smaller from last time, didn't it?
Yeah, a little smaller, but thankfully it gives us more room for the living room studio.
Yeah.
We need to come up with a name for this place. I'm not sure right yet. So, HDMI cable.
I think I have an idea of the spank cave.
Spank cave. So, problem is we're not in a basement.
Yeah. Which is weird, because I've seen basements down here.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So, alright. So we got power on. Power's been switched.
Alright. See what we got.
See if we get post. It may, now one thing, it may complain about it being on HDMI because it may not be like the normal hookup. So, we may actually have to move to our studio. Oh, wait a minute. Hello.
Oh, it works.
Hello. What do we got? I now need a keyboard because I can't hit F1 to run setup. So, good sign though. That we got, shit going on. So, I need a keyboard and mouse. So, so we got a keyboard.
Alright, let's try turning on again. Oh, wait.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so that's a good sign. I saw a flash on the keyboard for the caps lock.
So that means it's plugged in.
Usually it means, okay, I've detected something. So, let's see here. Let's see if we get our lovely
There's some
little...
rattling.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have a slight cable rattle up here. I'll check it a little bit later. So, anyway, let's hit F1.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God, I hate that bullshit. So...
Wow, there's a lot of animation for just
Yeah, I was going to
BIOS.
say, that's a...
Holy fuck.
No.
What the hell?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
I've never seen a BIOS like this before.
This is, quite frankly, folks, this is pretty fucking retarded.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do what I can.
It looks like a fucking iOS bullshit on that.
It kind of does. So, click BIOS. So, let us...
I can't really see if I can put it in this.
Yeah, you might have to come a little bit closer.
Yeah, there we go.
So, this looks like very basic. Okay, LAN enabled, firewire enabled, okay. Yeah, whatever. USB, 2 hubs, okay. Serial port? Who the goddamn fuck uses a serial port in 2011? Jesus. Hardware monitor. Okay, fan control good. We can see the fan speed. 37 degrees? Nice. Alright. Probably what it is outside except in Fahrenheit. Alright.
God, it looks so ridiculous.
Yeah, I need it. Oh, son.
BIOS.
This has mouse support. Son of a bitch. So, let's actually have a...
What's the other apps? Wait, that's a BIOS. Never mind.
Okay, so... Oh, shit. Why can I not see the hard drive?
Did you plug it in?
Yeah, it's plugged in, so we can only see the DVD-ROM, so obviously we already have a slight issue. So, let's try
Shut that fucking iOS BIOS.
Yeah, I'm
bullshit.
going to try to turn that fucker off as fast as fucking that is some horseshit right there.
Ooh.
Oh, damn, what the fuck?
That was a screw.
That was a screw. From, oh, I see where. Yeah. Oops.
What the hell?
So, alright. You know, obviously there's always some... God damn it, Robert. So obviously we always have some little slight mistakes here. This is one of them.
I'm worried about the hard drive. Why can't you
Yeah, I was
see
going to say, yeah, the hard drive is a little disconcerting, but I think we should be able to figure that out. Alright. So, oh, man, I don't think it might have been in quite all the way.
Well, it did.
Alright.
How do you make that sound?
How do I?
It scares me.
It's a gift.
It's a gift.
It's just something you're born with.
Let's see what it says for the hard drives.
Okay, so,
This is retarded.
okay. So,
So it's saying it. It's seeing it.
well,
Looks
it's seeing something, so, but I want to get into fucking
Spies.
the BIOS so I can turn that goddamn bullshit off! That is your turn. Okay, internet setup, good. Games. Serious? What the fuck?
I can't get enough of this. This is too good.
This is like
Do they have games?
boot screen. Okay. This utility. Oh god, we can actually set up our own boot screen.
What?
Instead of that military class
Oh,
horseshit,
got it.
we can actually make this spank wagon. God damn it.
That would be
No. Fuck off. Alright. So. Alright, so where is like. Left click. Okay, let's look at boot. Let's start there. Okay, good. We can see the hard drive now. That's good. Full screen logo display. Disabled. Fuck, I hate that
Fuck.
shit. Let's see.
Reboot it. I want to see what it actually looks like.
Okay.
Get rid of this bullshit.
Save changes?
New sentence.
Yes.
Please, get rid of that shit. You might want to hit F1.
Now, let's see. I noticed it actually gives status codes in the bottom right. Oh, that's quick. So it's very quick, actually. So obviously we're now at the point where we need to install Windows.
We go back to BIOS real quick.
Yeah, let's go have a quick look here. Because I want to see how I can turn that goddamn bullshit off.
I thought you just did.
Well, like all that other bullshit.
That's retarded.
Setup? Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, it's still there.
actually, let's see what's game.
What?
Oh, okay. So EFI, it's actually kind of like a little bit of an OS within the BIOS. So if you have games that support it, they'll automatically run. It's kind of like acting like it's a 360 or PS3.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So,
That's
so
why
it
it's
doesn't have everything else going on in the background.
yeah. So,
there's probably no way you can shut that off then.
fuck, I don't know. So let's do one more look at the advanced. Let's look at integrated peripherals. Okay. USB's good. Hardware monitor, good. Good, no. So it looks like we are all set to install Windows, but for that, we're not going to do it on the big screen because it's going to take a while. So we're actually going to move that over there to the studio desk. Yep, that over there, and we'll continue on. So we've got our system all built. I'll do cable management later, make it all nice and pretty. Even though there's no Windows, and nobody will really give a shit. Speaking of Windows, it's now time to install Windows 7 x64 Ultimate. High code. So even though it is, you say, oh, burn, fuck, it's pirated. No, I actually have a MSDN account, so these are actually legit copies. So, you know, we'll go through WGA and all that other fun, happy horseshit. So, into the DVD-ROM drive it goes.
Where it stops, no one knows.
Yeah. Wait for the light to go blinky blinky. Alright. And now... So, right now we've got Windows installing. Even though Windows 7 is fast, it is going to take a while. So, yeah, so we're going to leave it set. And, so... Alright, we're going to be here a bit.
I don't know. Oh, I got it.
What's that?
They're video games.
Let's do it.
Yes. I'll be back. Back.
So hey guys, we finally got the system all set up here. Except, right now we're actually streaming you guys live. Say hi.
Hi.
So, yeah, even though probably at 1 a.m. there's probably nobody fucking watching. So, yeah, they're here playing Pain, even though I think the screen's too washed out for this camera. So, right now,
You can see a little.
just a little bit, yeah. So, we're actually broadcasting in HD. So, yeah. So, for those who might be watching, if you're watching the stream, even though I doubt anybody is, have a look in your lower right-hand corner, expand, and be amazed.
This is an H.
Yeah, it's in HD, man. Oh, just so you guys can see. Oh, shit. Yeah, that won't work. So, unless I do something
Like that.
yeah, there we go. Even though it's, I wanted, it's the only bad thing about this camera sometimes, they're not the world's best at doing some things. So I'll just do that, or something, I don't know. So in any case, we'll focus on this here. So, in any case, my concern is, because of the fact I'm broadcasting HD, I'm actually damn near, or I'm like almost pegging out
On the
CPU usage.
Oh wow.
Which is very... Well, thankfully I'm being able to record.
Right.
So I can record in HD, we can broadcast in HD. Now my concern is, because why is it pegging out so bad on the record?
You might have to actually do that overclocking that you're saying is necessary.
You know, and, well, that was the fucked up thing. Like, my system overclocked, and I was able to do it all immediately at 90%.
Right.
So now, I think I'm going to have to go refigure just, like, whatever the fuck is going on, and just go from there. So, I don't know, but at least it's somewhere. That's the important part. If I do bring down the stream resolution, it does drop my CPU usage, so...
But that's not in HD.
Well, I can kind of go HD.
Okay.
I'll have to figure out what not 480, but, or 580, whatever it is, so...
Well, yeah, the big thing is, like, most people aren't that observant when they think of HD, they just think of widescreen down, actually.
Yeah, I know, which is so fucking sad, right?
Yeah.
So, but in any case, so far, it's been very stable. That's good for a build we just played tonight. So for you guys, and I'll like intersperse all this fun, happy bullshit in between. So, any thoughts on the? By the way, I've named it the SpankBox.
SpankBox.
The SpankBox. So, Drew, any thoughts?
I'm happy to be playing video games online and while drunk.
Okay. Are you actually drunk yet?
No, I'm just saying podcast.
Okay. So I'll probably, after this beer, I'll probably switch to whiskey or something. So, Air Mattress, any thoughts? Okay.
Let's hope some more people actually watch us.
Yeah, I think what I might have to do is actually, we might have to do another test. I don't know if it'll be, tomorrow will probably be a bad idea because so many of the UFO people will be at the tournament. Yeah, on Saturday.
Oh,
The 2v2 Super Gundam.
There's a fucking Gundam tournament?
I think they're playing next, yeah.
I'm fucking in.
Well, okay, so obviously we are not doing the stream tomorrow because Brew must go play Gundam.
Well, if you guys want to ride, I can definitely.
Yeah, I think because Air Mattress needs to go play some Wang Wang.
Yeah, you do. 75 cents.
Yeah, 3 tokens. So, and I need to finish upgrading my shit too.
The thing is,
So.
I might have to go check out work this morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the fun part. It's like I might have to go to work. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just don't go and just say fuck it.
Oh yeah, since this is actually live, I don't know if we have any viewers yet, but yeah.
It's being recorded, so.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So not only do we have our normal,
Single player.
huh?
I'm gonna see his player.
You're gonna play a single.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try to figure out how to kill these people.
We're using different little mini game settings.
Yeah. Maybe I'm full of shit. I don't know. I haven't played this game in so damn long.
I think that's what. Oh shit. Actually, sorry. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I think it's just a really difficult.
We done it before.
Yeah. So, in any case, we'll have to set up for another live test.
I think this is fun though. This could be like a regular thing.
Yeah.
We hang out and then we get people to hang out with us online.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'll have to figure out the CPU usage. It's kind of disconcerting. I was expecting more. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to bring the resolution down and then just record in HD and post it elsewhere.
Yeah, which isn't much of a sacrifice.
Yeah. The funny thing is, if I drop the stream down, I could drop it down to like half CPU usage.
Yeah.
So it's actually a fairly significant drop. So we can add more cameras and shit like that once I upgrade the software.
Actually, I want to show people something.
Which oh okay. Well, let me go to that camera.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were already on.
Yeah, I am.
See this spot right here? This is where the CPU is supposed to go.
It doesn't
This
fit. Yeah.
It's like half an inch too big.
Yeah, it's like, and it's not the brackets in between that you see here. It actually just would not fit.
Between those.
Yeah, in between.
parts.
So we were.
Because this is some random piece of shit.
It was some fucking $40. Actually, you might want to go, but
Yes.
so turn it like this. This
Left
turn
first.
it like there you go. All right, yeah, you're choosing correct. So
You should have
actually no, I might have to tilt up.
Oh yeah.
The funny thing was the CPU usage dropped to like 75%, so that's kind of fucking weird.
How's that?
And then just a little bit this way. Like, all right, there you go. Good. You'll be cool.
This is stupid.
Right there, sure.
Yeah, you're good.
Hello.
So, in any case,
Girls are gamers too.
most girl gamers I know are kind of crazy, except for a couple that. So, Jesus, did I just get like pantsu?
Yeah, you did.
Sweet,
What's fancy?
pantsu, panties.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sucks.
So anyway, and I'm not in secretary complex. So in any case,
It's warm.
the build itself is successful, but we still got some things we've got to figure out. Like I said, CPU usage is kind of a concern. Maybe we'll just drop resolution and post later for archival purposes. We'll figure something out. So,
As an evening project, I would say this was a success.
yeah, I'm glad the build went well, even for a board that's supposed to be,
fucked up.
It didn't take us that long, so it's like, what, like an hour to 2
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. It doesn't take me long to build computers.
Especially like once you've done it before.
Yeah, I've built so many computers in my years, it's like fucking insane. So, so for the guys playing the video game, okay, so the one not talking is Air Mattress. He's
still trying to figure it out.
He's still trying to figure out darts, because I can't goddamn remember this game either.
No, I think it takes like a certain skill set that is just really awkward and really difficult to do in the game. You know?
Yeah. So, yeah, playing George Takei.
The player grabs the huge dart and tosses it at the board.
Yeah,
How the
that's...
fuck do you toss it though when you don't have anything to work on?
Oh, yeah, you like grab onto them, you hold Y, and then you let go of Y, they fly off. Yeah, but it's like really weird like timing. I think it's not easy.
Yeah, it's not the easiest timing. I remember it was a pain in the ass before, so.
Yeah.
In any case, Air Mattress is playing. This is Brew. And I'm Robert Lickstore. Hopefully you enjoyed this behind the scenes of new hardware build to make SpankWagon even more awesome than it fucking is already. Don't know how, but we just fucking did it. So, hope you enjoy. Have a nice night. And you've been watching SpankWagon, only SpankWagon.
Done that.
Done it!
I don't have a drink.
Wait a minute!
What do I do?
Oh shit! I'll drink for you. Drink, bitches.
No, I'm going to get a drink.